Hi, this week we're looking at discernment in the church. I don't think I've ever been in a church that discipled in discernment. It's never been a topic of a retreat or anything like that. Thomas, in his book, says discernment is everybody's job in the church, not just the leaders, but everybody has to be able to discern. We do it in community. And so I guess this for us this week begs the question of how are we discipling our people? To what end? To discern the truth, discern the spirit, or discern a great worship band or good church coffee. Because if we can't discern the spirit in hard times, we will really be in trouble and we will go the wrong way. In the church of Pergamum, it sounds like that was the problem, that they had lost the person who was doing most of the discerning, Antipas, a faithful servant, and they had gone into um, following Balaam's teachings of eating food that had been sacrificed to idols and sexual immorality, and others has gone the way of the Nicolaitans. And um, the the food and the sexuality were the two things that in Acts 15 um, the the Jerusalem council had discerned from the Spirit that those two things were important, that they should learn to stay away from. And so that's what they told the Gentiles, just stay away from those. We couldn't keep the law, so um, you'll be okay. Just stay away from those two things. So the repercussions is that if, Jesus is saying, don't make me come down there. I'll have to bring my double-edged sword. And that means that he would be judging, and there's punishment and dividing spirit from the soul and joint from flesh. And he would divide who was following the truth and who wasn't. But I think is we can't be discerners of truth if we've not been transformed by it. So we have to engage the truth, seek it out, and be transformed. That way we can follow Christ, follow the Spirit, and you know that voice. Can I relate this to my own church experience? Yeah, I had an experience where the Spirit was moving and bringing new families into the church. And I was telling our church board, hey, these families are coming. I'm praying, Lord, send us a family. This was, during COVID when we could open up again. And, Lord, send us a family. And I'd put out a children's table and set them up family style, and there'd be a family. I'd put out 14 tables. It's been 14 weeks, and the board didn't want it. I said, but God's moving. He's telling us, if we keep focusing on families and focusing on Him, and that He's going to bless it. And they didn't want that. They wanted a babysitter on Sundays, because that was date night. I think they lost their way. They didn't know what the truth was. The truth, that they had to disciple their children, that they were participants. They were the main disciplers of their children. And the church lost all of its children because of that. So I think this is very, very important, that we discern the truth and that we disciple our people to discern the truth. So have a great week. Bye.